Hey everyone, it's Marc de Bruin again from simplifyinglife.com.au. Yesterday I did a video on good old COVID-19 coronavirus and how the placebo effect in our mindset can make a big difference in going through this pandemic fairly healthily and without too much damage. Now, a lot of people actually ask me some questions, and can you give me that in a short, brief version? Apologies if the video was a little bit too long, and sure, I can do that. Just to summarize, so if you're interested, look at my YouTube channel. That's where the longer 10-minute video sits. Here's really briefly the summary of that video. The placebo effect, which is really simply our innate power to overcome a disease, to get better, to heal from, to work through something in a really healthy way without an outside intervention, even though we think we are getting an outside intervention. So it's a way of healing through our subjective perception, if you will. Accounts for anywhere between 15 and 72% of healing, recovery. So the placebo effect is a strong factor in us recovering from something or of us going through something that's pretty tricky. 15 to 72%. Now, the mindset that we have, the perception that we have inside us, the way we deal with life, the way we deal with things that are going on, like the COVID-19 coronavirus, is a huge part of that percentage placebo effect. So the better our mindset, the better our expectation that we can get through stuff in a good way, in as least damaging or destructive way, whatever it is mindset. The mindset is the most important thing. So how do you create that mindset? How do you work on that? Well, that's where the tips came in. First of all, limit your exposure to negative news, because that can influence our good old limbic brain, 200 million years old, behind your eyes, between your ears, to go off in all sorts of directions that are not necessarily positive for you. So limit your exposure to stuff that could be seen as negative, because that gets our anxious brain going in directions that we don't want it to go. That's one. 2, optimize good news. Read up on where scientists are making improvements on potentially finding a vaccine, or read up on good news on declining number of new cases in China, or read up on all the good stuff that happens in society. People rallying together and coming up with all sorts of really innovative ideas to help each other everywhere. Read up on that stuff. Just pretty much overload yourself with positive news. It definitely helps to offset your brain. 3 is obviously read up on positive stuff in general. Make sure you offset all the negative news that's happening with good stuff in your life. Visit your friends. Invite them over for a drink if you're still okay with people coming into your house. Do some fun things. Go out and enjoy yourself. Have a good time. And 4, obviously part of that mindset is looking after your physicality. Look after your body. That's where I refer to that video that Dr. David Henry, the chiropractor that I've been seeing for the last 12 years or so, made. Look after yourself, because that limits what they call host susceptibility. A virus, a bacterium needs a susceptible host to take hold of. Now, if your mindset is optimistic, positive, and you look after your mental, emotional, and physical health, your host, you being the host, your susceptibility to getting whatever it is that is pretty nasty goes down. You just limit it. You will not get it as quickly as other ones might, because you come prepared and your mindset is on being prepared. Whole big discussion about epigenetics and how our mindset can actually change the activation, deactivation of our genes. Won't go in that one, but there's a definite science going on in the realm of we can manage our response to physical threats and actually come out better than the people who think negatively about it. That's the gist of it. So that's it. That's the quick summary. Look after yourself mentally, emotionally, physically. Check out all the good stuff that Dr. David is talking about, but definitely if you want to hear more about the mental emotional side of stuff, which would include mindfulness meditation or some form of internal practice to remain calm, ring me, contact me. You know where to find me: Facebook, simplifyinglife.com.au. Find me on LinkedIn, anywhere, and we'll keep talking. Have a good day.